The Joslyn Castle has been a staple in Omaha for over 100 years.
With a landmark that has that rich of a history, it's important to support and preserve the beautiful building. And what better way to do that than with a party?
Let's party. Well, you did that already this weekend.
Did. Thanks for letting
tell us
everybody
how
know.
you can party like a Joslyn at the Summer Fete. Sherry Moore and John Decken. Thanks for stopping in, guys.
Thank you. Good morning.
Hello.
It's a Summer Fete, like a lawn fete, right? Explain.
It's a lawn fete, yes.
How did that get started?
Exactly 120 years ago, George and Sarah hosted a lawn fete on their property for the Visiting Nurses Association. And then that kind of got our wheels turning about a fundraiser for ourselves, and we're exactly mimicking what they held on their property, so we're very excited for it.
Yeah, it's a lawn party, right?
And absolutely, it's a lawn party.
So
party like a Joslyn.
What kind of activities will there be?
All kinds of. There's going to be. There'll be a meal. There'll be tours of the castle. There'll be outdoor lawn games like croquet, bocce, everything short of pole vaulting. We're going to have. So it should be a lot of fun.
I'd like to see pole vaulting. That would spice things up a little bit, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
What should people wear to this?
We're requesting garden attire, so maybe linen, because it'll be a hot day in August, but we will have a tent that will have air conditioning, and of course the castle will be open as well. But traditional lawn attire is what we're going after, exactly to mimic again what the Joslyns would have wore 120 years ago, but maybe a little more up to date.
Is it true that they actually had one of these parties before the actual castle was built on the lawn?
Yes.
That's correct. Yeah, the lawn fete they threw was 6 years before the castle was even constructed, and at the time there was, I think, a lake, a grotto, but the property was nothing like it looks today, and so they had a lot of foresight in terms of getting the community involved and starting their charitable work before they'd even built their house there.
Now, I'm still new to Omaha, still learning. Tell me more about the castle. I mean, was it just one family home? It's huge, 20,000. And how many rooms and all that?
It's 16,000 square feet. It's a 35-room mansion owned by George, Sarah Joslyn, and they had their daughter Violet with them as well. He was a media mogul who made his claim through Omaha. They were very charitable to many organizations in Omaha. They thought of it as their family home. Of course, the neighborhood dubbed it the castle, and now it's just an historic landmark in Omaha that we love.
Is it decorated on the inside? I mean, are all of the rooms decorated, just some of the rooms?
Some of the rooms are decorated. We have a little bit of the original furniture. A lot of it is up in storage. But really what speaks for itself is the wall coverings, the historic wood that you see in many of the separate rooms, and then just the history of what happened inside the castle and what the Joslyns did for Omaha.
Yeah, I love the Joslyn Castle. I was fortunate to be able to participate in an event there not too long ago, a couple months ago. But there's nothing like it in Omaha. And I think for a while, wasn't it OPS, administrative buildings?
Yes.
And then explain how that history came about, because then it was turned over, and then the Joslyn Trust came about.
Yeah, the school district had their offices there for a number of years, and then the state came in and purchased the property, and I think it was maybe within the last 10 years that the property now is owned by the Joslyn Castle Trust, which is the entity that manages it. So it's gone through numerous changeovers over the years, but everybody that's had a stake in it has been a great caretaker of the property, and so fortunately, here 120 years later, it's still in great shape.
Can you imagine that being your office? Like, oh, I'm just going to work in a palace.
Yeah, we have many people that still come in for tours, and they'll say, I remember having an interview, or I remember my office was in this room.
That is so cool.
So I think that's one of the cool things about it.
So for the summer party, how do the proceeds benefit the Joslyn Castle Trust?
They benefit the ongoing restoration and preservation of the Joslyn Castle Trust. And there's more information on our website about sponsorship levels, ticket sales. We're very excited. It's our first fundraiser in this sort for the castle, so we hope everyone comes and joins us.
Now, these fundraisers are critical because that's how we continue to keep the castle maintained and update it and continue to add to its elegance, really.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Now, I think I saw that there's weddings there. What other events do you guys have?
Well, we host weddings, business rentals, family parties, business Christmas parties. But then in addition, we hold many of our own events like Murder Mystery that Mike was a part of, car show, a Halloween masquerade ball, historic home tour, so many things that we offer at the castle.
Well, listen, you got a special deal on tickets. This is really for young professionals. You want to break this down? What is this?
Yeah, there's a special rate between now and I think the end of the first week of August for young professionals, which I believe is 35 and under is kind of the cutoff. And so we're hoping to attract a new demographic to the castle and let them kind of take ownership and stewardship of the property here for the next 120 years.
The next generation. Well, it's great because the neighborhood is becoming so much younger. There's some young professionals in that neighborhood, and if you want to take a part in this 120th anniversary celebration, August 24th, 5:30. You got some time to buy your tickets. And again, like they said, tickets are half off for young professionals. JoslynCastle.com. Thanks for coming in.
Thank you.
Thanks for
Good to
having
see you.
us.
Good luck with everything.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
All right, well, can we talk about something real quick? The tunnels, because you have these
You always
tours.
bring up
The basement, because in the basement you have it's like the man's cave down there, right?
You have the man cave in the basement, and from what we know, there was a tunnel from the castle to across the street, the Offutt Mansion, that George may have smuggled some alcohol. We don't know for sure, but it's been closed.
May or may not.
May or may not, but it's been closed by the city for many years now.
Yeah.
Oh, tunnels
Okay.
are always
But you keep that.
The allure
every
of
time.
the Joslyn Castle.
The allure.
Thanks
that's
for coming
right.
on, guys. Good luck
Thank
with the
you.
event.
Thanks for having us.